Hello. I hope you have had a great weekend and your Sunday has been going well. It's almost bedtime for me. I am going to use my Halloween Oracle and Interrobang Tarot's October Forever Tarot Spread. Crisp, sensual, spooked, delighted, grounded, masked. For cultivating the best autumn qualities within the self and holding them in your heart year-round. And you know what? I'm going to read this as I'm shuffling, and I need something to get it closer to my face. Oh, come on. You going to let me do this? Maybe? Yes. Cool. Ha! I will move that in a minute when I'm done shuffling. Or let's just put it over here where I'm not putting the cards. And here we go. Crisp, to cultivate freshness and alertness. Well, those are the cards from my last reading with this deck. Sensual, to cultivate sensuality and hone senses. 3, spooked, to cultivate the sweet haunted feeling within the spirit, without inviting haunted trouble. Delighted, to cultivate pleasure, comfort, and joy. Grounded, to cultivate grounded and connection to environment. Masked, to play with appearance, including through character, costume, and glamour, while exploring and revealing deeper truths. Costume. I've got a new costume that I am going to be making soon. It's one from Black Sails, Miranda. Damn, I'm forgetting her last name. It's a brown corset with natural cotton colored, muslin, unbleached muslin colored skirt and receiving jacket. And I think I need to get a piece of georgette to make a scarf, a shoulder and neckline scarf. This deck shuffles easier than I remember. Cool. Crisp, sensual, spooked. And delighted, grounded, masked. And this one is, again, werewolf. crisp. Werewolf. That was cute. Should have thought of that. It stands up on the linoleum floor just fine. And it does that there. That was swift. Werewolf. Did I show that to you good enough? Exploring wildness. I am going to get out an extra piece of paper, I think. I'm going to want more space. Just one of these. And just one of these that's only half. Exploring wildness, werewolf. Page 67. Wildness. Ah, this is alphabetical. I forgot. Luminosity triggers it. A wild moon rises. Pain and blood and fangs and howling and wolfen guises. Let's just put that there. The ancient Celts used to call the time of the longest night of the year Samhain. Oh, now this is a different spelling. Samhain. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world of the dead and the living, but on 2 nights of the year, Samhain and Beltane, the veil would thin. The fineness of the veil meant the ancestors were closer than ever, and even the gods would be close. This would mean that communications from the dead were more likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective. So, while using this oracle as the veil lifts, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look into what you want to happen. Plan, set intentions. And I'm looking at veil. Why am I looking at veil? After a painful, excruciating, bone-jarring struggle against the change, the man releases to the magic, howling unrestrained under the full moon. Now the half-man, half-wolf rises up, snarling and goes looking for blood. Yes, we all know the power of the werewolf. After the end of the European witch trials, an intense interest in the werewolf developed. Shapeshifter. Without much control. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and the wild animal. Nature fights inside the one body, the vitality, strength, and freedom. Where was I? Of the animal versus the reason, control and intellect of the man, which one thought is the dominant force. What is the healthy balance between our animal nature, one that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness, separate from our dominant over nature? Separate from or dominant over nature? Boy, my eyeballs are not, and mouth are not connecting. Consider this balance. You're boxing yourself in. Let my crazier, wilder thoughts free to influence intuition Oh, this one was also, they're just coming out in a different order. I am going to have to look back a few days and see, review. Hi, skull of flowers creating through the ashes. Sensual, to cultivate sensuality and hone senses. To blossom and bloom, the work must be done. Through fire and ash, our fortune comes. The skull of flowers illustrates that there is a sureness and yet a rawness to creating again. Sometimes the universe gives us a blank slate to work from so we can build what we really want rather than just settling for less. The skull of flowers celebrates not just the kind of phoenix energy, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity. To burn bright. the intuition and imagination. Must burn hot. Spooked. Scrying. Intuition. Spooked. Cultivate that sweet haunted feeling within the spirit without inviting haunted trouble. Scry. Oh, that's dingling. Soften your eyes, begin the trance. Whole worlds are open, begin the dance. Allowing allowing myself to remember long enough the sights and thoughts that grow my spirit within and without. And dawn, delighted. The light after the darkness. Delighted. Allow the joy to enter. Oh, let's do the plain side. Maybe I'll play with it later. Well, I guess I was supposed to read the veil, 'cause there it is. I was trying to read the veil instead of werewolf. Interesting. Crisp, grounded, the veil. The future. To cultivate grounding and connection to environment. looking, seeing, what is between my basic senses to the deeper side. And lastly, jack-o'-lantern. I hope this is still recording. Yay, it is. I just decided I better get up quick and look. I need a mirror on the ceiling so I can see what my recording phone is doing. And jack-o'-lantern is masked. Protection. Mask as protection. To play with appearance, including through character, costume, and glamour, while exploring and revealing deeper truths. Protect my identity. As I wander wider, wider and deeper into knowing myself truly. Whoa, I got this all done before my timer went off. I get lost in my time down here when it's bedtime. There's all my crazy journaling. Stay safe. Peace. I love you all. Toodles.